To work goes early bird. We got to fix this technology, and the sooner the better. Sooner or later. I hope it's not later, right? And this has really helped. You know, guys, I was sitting there, I'm watching some of James Minster's the Hawaiians, right? And the moment you resign yourself and the soul to your physical invention of the temple and turning the soul into the temple and not letting the soul be the life for the temple is the moment you negate yourself with perception of self, right? Wakanda forever. I'm an African and proud. I'm an American and Okay, you're a bunch of people that fight like hell over what they want, write it down on a piece of paper, agree to it, and then say God told them to do it. Jesus said, forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal and faithful peace. Jesus said, we're judged by our deed. Jesus, like the Buddha said, we are what we do. Jesus said, like the Buddha said, that we are the essence of divinity in a temple to reflect the beauty of the essence of divinity. Jesus never said, be Americans and mass murder the Mexicans, the Canadians, and the Chinese and the Japanese over money because your invention is greater than God's creation. Where does Jesus say that, you assholes? Right? There's a reason why Earl's the Messiah. There's a reason why Earl's life stories in the book of Revelation. There's a reason why I have nephews named Gabe and Mike. There's a reason why I have a nephew named Isaac Paul Benegas, who's the one in Quranic prophecy that has the battle with the one-eyed man that's the eternal spirit of Abraham and Muhammad. There's a reason for the sunshine, and there's a reason why they all adore the spirit of David so much, the one they call Lord. And it's not their fault, okay? This connection, life's eternal and grace is infinite, so we survive this abuse. And this connection to this family, to the line of the people of the Virgin of Guadalupe and the line of Sirwana and everything. There's a reason why the prayer between us is so special. Why it helps me go, okay, I hear what you're saying. Okay. All I can think about now is how I just want to hug their mother and just, once you have found her, never let her go. And I'm trying not to think about that because that makes me into an angry person that gets excessive and compulsive. I got to get in really good shape. That's Jennifer Lopez. She's really hot. And I like Uncle Fester's cousin because her business partners tried to poison me to death and abuse me to death with Wi-Fi. I love you, Jennifer. I love you very much. Okay? Don't you ever forget that. No, I'm not going to pretend to be a lawyer and have an office romance with you to pay people's bills because I'm not a fucking moron. Tell the kid I love him, but goddamn, what the fuck is wrong with you? Football slave! I'm going to kick the crap out of your T-Mobile commercials, your State Farm commercials, and what happened to the white Jake? Why did he get out? So what happened to the poor guy? The guy in the khakis. His name was Jake too. You can have a black Jake and a white Jake. Yeah, but what happened to white Jake? They just killed off white Jake and replaced him with black Jake. It's like the Green Lantern, but they didn't even give us a transition story of white Jake to black Jake. He's not black, he's brown. I get it. I'm just being silly. Oh, no, Tupac was right about Maya Angelou. When I read her book with Billie Holiday kicked Maya Angelou's ass sideways, guys. Sideways. She called her on her bullshit faster than you could cross your eyes and cross your fingers. You think you all that. You just nothing but an uppity, mean bitch. You judge people and you abuse people because you haven't been abused the same way they have because nobody wanted to fuck you to pay people's bills. So they listened to you talk in a pretentious manner, thinking you're the most uppity nigga that ever was. Sure, you got raped once when you were a little kid and didn't talk about it. Okay? I got raped from before 12 years old and from 12 years on to pay everybody's bills. And then when I started singing, they gave me drugs and they fucked me some more. And I've been paying everybody's bills ever since, Maya. But I don't sit around telling everybody that I'm better than them because I got raped once. Go hide in a potato bin with your uncle, bitch. And she got mad. I was like, God dang, do not piss Billie Holiday off. Do not piss Billy off. I love him. My man, he'll never know. I love him so. Right. Shit. Yeah, that's Billie Holiday. Oh my gosh. I see why. My mom loved Billie Holiday and just adored Billie Holiday. And Barbara loves Billie Holiday too. My mom's really, Babs. They got the same hands, same nose. they're cousins. Mom really liked Barbara. Thanks, Barbara. I'm glad you adore Marianne. Barbara, you're going to make me cry. Mr. Berlin, could you please smack her in the bottom and say, don't make him cry? Gladly? Okay, thank you. She likes that. I know. It's like Natalie. Sasha Obama and you. Well, she's the oldest of all of us. I like that kid. I like her a lot. I really do. No, there's a very particular affection for me eternally for little Miss Sasha Obama. Yeah, I like her a lot. She is spunky, and she's not gonna let people tell her what to do. Some people just trust their prayers. Guys, Wi-Fi is fucking up our prayers right now because it's being used by what did Dimas and Jeff call them? Bad actors. Okay, we got a script here. It's gonna sell millions. Because when you watch the advertising, they're not in charge of the advertising. Military genocidal operations is in charge of the advertising. You have to do what they say, or they permanently put you out of business and make it look like Andy Samberg got rectal cancer and it was an act of God through the modern day experiments. God dang, you guys are dumb. I'm not saying Natalie's dumb. I'm just saying she's naive and cute. I love you too, Demis. Thanks, buddy. Oh shit. I don't need to know who is ally and who is not ally. I'm not a bank. Okay, truth is truth, lie is lie, good is good, bad is bad, right is right, wrong is wrong. That's all that matters, Dimas. Your family knows. They have the faith of Hood and Muhammad. And I love you, dog. Okay. And Rumi, I love Rumi. Rumi's one of my favorite listeners. He's one of the best teachers of listening. The way he listens to you, and then the way he talks to you, you don't even realize he's saying it to you until 30 years later. That's how good of a listener and good of a speaker he is. He whispers it to you and tells you it's going to be okay, and he gets you through 30 years of child abuse and sexual abuse by military perverts that think they know you better than you know you, think they listen to you better than you listen to yourself, think they can speak better than you ever spoke in your life because they've listened to everything, they've dissected it to the most minute detail, and now take our bipolar drugs and get your phone and win lots of money playing fake gambling apps to give you a brain chemical addiction. They'll gladly kill over me, my grandpa's money, watch you and Jesus die, Parsons. All right, get Rumi better now? Exhausting. This is exhausting. It's very exhausting. It's more exhausting than being a Mexican American in the 20th century. We go to Mexico and we get the runs. That was funny. Did Abraham really say that? That was funny. Good thing we got all those menudo and tortillas to keep it. Now you're making me hungry. I don't like menudo. Punchy does. Oh, yeah, we all know how much Punchy likes menudo. Punchy in Alabama was raised with poor Mexican families that did farm work. Okay. And it got so rough and stuff, they had to move to Kankakee, Illinois, where it's cold as shit. And everybody knows black people don't like the cold there. That's why Punchy lives in Phoenix and ain't thinking about going nowhere else. Phoenix sucks. Phoenix is a big killing field. All this off the grid shit is because if you're a responsible enough global citizen to get off the grid, your kids don't die from freeway poisoning in El Paso, Denver, Chicago, or Nashville. Okay, it sucks. It sucks. They're just big mindfuck, gamble with your phone, trend and killing fields. James, I love James Bordeaux. He's a little salty kid from Kentucky. I like in the cold Kentucky rain. I really like James. I see why so many people like him. Okay. The whole reason we watch his dynasties for the EA Sports games is because of James's personality. Because we like James and we want to see his team succeed because we like him. We like him. We really like him. That's why. Because James, I'm not the best player. My user sucks. He's very humble about it. He's good at the game. He is good game. He is good at it. Okay. On the old one he played with the 2013 or whatever, 14. Yeah. Everybody's like, what? Yeah, I put it on Heisman. It's just the way I recruit the players and the way I place the players. But yeah, I don't play defense because defense just frustrates me, and I'm playing it to have fun and not get frustrated. If I worked at it good enough, I could probably do with the defense on 2014 what I did in 2006 to 12. Have Bobby Boucher and have, find a way to trick the AI. And the AI has gotten better. And now it's even better than it was before. But I used to trick the AI. I would get what would I do again? Okay, yeah. I'd take my middle linebackers, where I'd always recruit fast middle linebackers that were good in coverage. I'd take my middle linebacker and put him back into a safety position. And then I would take my left outside linebacker, because I just work better from that side. My left outside linebacker was Bobby Boucher and would win the Heisman all the time. Okay, sometimes I'd have 82 sacks in a season. I don't know if I ever got 100, but yes. It was sick. Okay, I just dominate, and they were always having to play behind the chains, and then I would just back the safety up into cover. I'd back the middle linebacker into coverage where he wasn't supposed to be, and then send the linebacker outside of the blitz where he's supposed to go inside, and the AI wasn't ready for it. And the AI couldn't compensate for it because I'm too quick with the stick and the move. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I can't play the basketball games. The basketball games frustrates me too much because you have to press too many buttons to do what I do automatically. The football game, you can do what I do automatically when I played sports without having to press too many buttons. So I can do most of the stuff in football I could do in football with the football. Basketball, no. I didn't. It's like old Al McGuire said. The best players they're not that smart. They just do. They don't think. It's like we think. It's just because we can do. You think, but you can't do it. Okay, we do it. Sometimes we don't even have to think. What the hell did he just do? He just jumped over you and posterized you and dunked all up in your face. What happened? He just put it into sixth gear, and most people don't have a sixth gear, but he does. And there he went. So, yeah. Just the same in football. Yeah. It's like, what happened? Yeah, his head he was running so fast, his head was shaking like he was Tom Cruise in a fighter plane. Yeah, that's how fast I could move when I was young. Yeah. I'm the spirit of King David. If I have to run faster than anybody to get to where I'm going to protect the children from being mass raped and the men from being mass eunuched and the women from being mass raped and the kids from being killed because they're not God's offspring, Earl's there. Hi, I'm the Flash. How's it going? I'm ahead of Superman. Well, Superman's not real. He's kryptonite. Okay, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I didn't know. I found out by accident. Almost everything that they considered like a superpower or super chi in my body, I found out through being sucker punched by two aggressive UFC trainers, fought to UFC fight in the parking lot at Food City in Cochise County. My car accident in Phoenix, and what was the other one? just by not wanting to get embarrassed by Skibiak, and then, get my teammates not to be selfish and not wanting to be playing on weak side defense and jumping. Coach told me, and Coach Eisen's like, no, Earl, your head was, you would have been looking down into the rim, Earl. You jumped so high. And Chris was just freaking. He was like, God dang. He didn't hurdle me. He leaped over me. And then landed on the other side of me like a gazelle, and then got back on defense, landed like 5 feet behind me, and then was in front of me on weak side defense before you could say, box your uncle. And coach is yelling, and it's like, what? I'm sorry, coach. I know I was late on weak side defense, because my teammates set me up. Because they knew I'd overplay and hustle, and they know that Coach Rasper hates it when you're late on weak side defense. But he didn't yell at me about that stuff. Because I helped everybody else on defense. I would compensate if some of it, because Ray was a little slower than everybody else, and Ray was one of my favorite teammates. And so every time he came in, I would work harder on defense to get Ray more playing time. Because Ray was such a good teammate, and he put all his effort into it. He was unselfish. He was kind. So it was more fun playing with Ray than it was with Bud or Jimmy, because they would sabotage you. They were selfish and they weren't kind. So Chris tried to be, but I loved Chris, but it was like, yeah, he's the one who, because he ran like hell and he knew if you didn't pass it to the guy who was ahead of you, coach would bench you. When I stole the ball and was going to dunk it, I think it was against Glen Rock. They were real fucking cocky, right? And when we played them there, they were cocky, and I got them at home, and I was going to beat them, And so the one kid got it, and I stole it, and I got it at half court, and I was going, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to flush this motherfucker. I'm going to slam it. I would have never left the court. If that had happened, and I took the ball, and I went down and cupped it, bam! Coach would have been like, do it again. Except we're going to call all the news stations here in Casper, because everybody's going to know about it in town, right? Wait a minute. The 5'10" or 9 guard at Dean Morgan's stole the ball at half court, ran down court, and jammed it, slammed it. I mean, he slammed the shit out of it. Because I had to. When I dunked, I had to cup it. And when I was in the games, because of all the energy in the building, I would get more energy, and I could do things, like that shot against Corey. Charlie, like, God dang, Earl, fouled the shit out of you. What is it? All I know, all I saw was your armpit. And Corey could jump. He could jump real well. He could dunk. And my head went like this. And Charlie said, he goes, Earl, you reached up, and I couldn't see because I was under my head was like this under Corey's armpit. He said, Earl, you set the ball on the back of the rim, and it rolled off, it hit the back of the backboard and rolled in. And Corey thought that was so cool. He laughed and he goes, I thought that should have been an Allen one. I fouled the shit out you. But it was an Indian and a Mexican, so the refs let him play, like Ginchalim and Curlew. Let him play. And so it's how barbarians get when they think that they've resigned the glory of God to their flesh cell, their tribe, and their flag and country and God and country and gold and all the bullshit that they do. Right? If you think God is your sexual reproduction, that's what you think with. All right? Y'all know that, right? You're not a dog. You ain't a bitch in heat, and you ain't Hamburger and Popeye. Okay? I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so. Right? So y'all got to know that, right? Okay. What time is it, y'all? It's about 8:30. I'll be thinking I might be going to wash my ass up and go out there in the barn and get my shots up. Maybe I'll go check the mail, then go out in the barn and get my shots up. And then what else do I gotta do? Oh, then come back in here and listen. I haven't listened to none of these videos. I recorded them. I listened to some of this last one. What was this one called, Joe? What was this one called? If I Could, I Dreamed of You. Yeah, I listened to some of this. Okay, the other one, before it, no, I did not listen to it because I was going to save that to listen to just like this one when I'm soaking in my Epsom salts. I need something beautiful and intelligent to listen to while I'm soaking in my Epsom salts. It makes the time pass, because otherwise you're just sitting in Epsom salts for like an hour and a half. You're just sitting there. Like when I go outside and I soak in the sun, I take my MP3 and I listen to music. And then I sit there and think, I've only been out here about 20 minutes. And I went out there at 4:40 and then was done at 5:20. So I was out there for 40 minutes, not 20. But time flies when you're having fun. I've heard some people say, but if all I've been is fun, then baby, let me go. Don't want to be in your way. I'm not making fun of I'm not making fun of the ducks. I don't want to be your second choice. Don't want to be just your friend. You keep telling me that you're not in love. Want to throw? My mom loved that song. She really liked the Ducks. Oh yeah. She even liked conga. Why? Because she's my mom. She also likes it. No, conga's not bad. It's not. I'm just not as into their dance stuff as I am into their ballads. I like Montuno. I like all the songs on Mi Tierra. Okay? There's not a song on Mi Tierra that me and Patrick don't like. Okay? Si, señor, es mi son, bailador, bailador. Yeah, that, all the songs. Okay? And Patrick didn't know it's because you fell in love with a Cuban woman in the service. Yes, and I always will be in love with her. Okay. Okay. Si senor, es mi son, bailador, bailador. Yeah, it's a good song. It's good album. It's an excellent album. It's an excellent album. Yeah. Mark sang most of it with her, and he's Puerto Rican, and they're supposed to be rivals and shit. But it's a damn good album. Hablas de mí. Yeah. Con los años, yeah, and then Novelores, and what's the other one? You'll Be Back, and Mi Bien Amor. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? I love that song. Oh, I love that. That is such a good album. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite albums. Anybody else like Mi Tierra? Okay, it's a good album. Don't like it? That's your opinion. Okay, you don't have to keep it to yourself. You can say it, so you can be as dumb as Baba Booey and what's the other guy's name? Howard Stern. But come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. How you cannot like Bitty Bitty Bomba and Como la Flor and No Me Quedo Más. That song still makes you good. Doesn't it make you cry? Am I the only one that cries during that song? Seriously? I'm the only one that cries. May, like me and Corey in the Joylight Club. We're the only two that cry at the end of that movie. Okay. Corey, it's our dress. We'll make it any color we want. I agree. You make sure you leave water for Bosco. Yeah, that's one of the cutest. He was. Oh, she's forgetting about their razor sharp teeth. Not me. Bosco tore my hands up. Okay. He was cute and adorable. Little white German Shepherd. Razor sharp teeth. We used to play. Go, God dang. I love Bosco. Bosco was, yeah, he was fun. Okay. He's long gone again, like Zeke, and yeah, Bosco was, yeah, Zeke, Patrick loved Bosco. Everybody loved Bosco. He was fun. Okay. He's a good dog. He's a white German Shepherd. Yeah, or Bosco, Bosco. Yeah, he was a good old doggy. Yeah, he's a good dog. Everybody that knew Bosco loved Bosco. Everybody that didn't know love Bosco, you're just a dog hater. Nobody likes you. You're a dog hater. You're a meanie. You're a dog hater. Okay. Oh, Bosco's the best. I'll never forget that drama queen thing. And even Aunt Amy's like, no, Corey, no. Your dad is punchy is right. Okay. The Bosco could die out there. It's very hot in Phoenix. You know, what she said, and we both said, you know, leave yourself a note on the wall when you get home from school saying, Bosco is on the patio. You know, Bosco, water. Because Punchy would leave him one or two. He'd fill up two, you know, big old, white construction buckets, you know, and fill it full of water. So he wouldn't do, you know, because it was his dog. He loved his dog, right? So he'd put him out on the patio because he tears shit up. Yeah, you had to be around Bosco. No, Bosco, you cannot use the couch as your own personal chew toy. No, Bosco, no. He was very much Bosco. Amy Fairfeller saying she loves putty pieces, but she forget about their razor sharp teeth. But no, Bosco is the best. He's like, Zeke, what are you doing? No one's here, so I just thought I'd make the couch more comfortable by completely shredding it. Okay. Corey, let him in, but don't let him shred the couch. Right? So it's funny. But Amy told him that. No, Corey, no. Speaking of Corey, I'm wearing his old Carl Kanai shorts. Yeah. They're my best pair of shorts. They're a good pair of shorts. They're a very good pair of shorts. And Natalie loved them. She always stole them from me. My U of A shorts and my Carl Kanais and all my A shirts. Natalie was always in my boxer shorts and my A shirts. That's all Natalie wore around the house from the time she hit 10 to 11 years old. It was Dad's boxer shorts and Dad's A shirts, and that's what she wore. Seriously? No, she was, yeah. No. Amy would wear my briefs. And I'm like, if I'm Bill Cosby's mother, you know, all my briefs have blood stains from, yeah. All my underwear, okay. Her nice underwear? No. Every time she was on her period, she used more of my briefs. Yeah, so my briefs had blood stains all over them and everything like that. Her nice underwear that she cheated in? No. She wasn't going to waste, what are those, lace panties and stuff like that? Oh, she didn't waste them on me, and I'm like, oh, okay, thanks a lot. And then when I did have nice pairs of boxers, Natalie stole them. So, yeah, the same thing happened to me at Casa Mia. Chris and Alyssa and Jeremy's mom stole all my A shirts and my boxers. It's like, you do know that they have my P541. Okay. They got my laundry. Okay, she'd be standing right there. I was just like, girl, all my stuff has my laundry thing on it from, she stole all my stuff. And she's like, I brought up one time, I was like, in the military, we had to put our initial, from our last name with our last four of our social security number on all our clothes, right? Yeah. All my boxer shorts and all my A shirts had P5414. Okay? Okay. Do you understand? This is a military. Military can't keep you safe. They can't even keep themselves safe. They need me to do it for them. But they can't stop people from stealing my boxer shorts and my A shirts. Okay? You're funny. Gosh damn them. I've got this. I'm the gracious good shepherd for a reason. You know we're feeling good. We could, we should, we would stop. Think for a moment, okay? And all this stuff like, snowstorm camping alone goes wrong. 3 a.m. I need to leave. Narcissist. Triangulated face fails, it happens. How truck drivers sleep in their cabs on the coldest nights, 40 below, so all this bullshit, okay? Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? Okay, he lived in 50 years off the grid in Appalachia. You do not need to bomb yourself in the Stone Age to think you're having a conversation with yourself, because you're not, okay? When you're reading books, you're being indoctrinated by the people that left the books to tell you what to do with the books. Yeah, Mein Kampf. Yeah, Turner's Bible. Yeah, Machiavelli. Yeah, Dante's Inferno. Yeah, not you. Okay, you're given life by the glory of God, not by the ego of the person that wants to tell you what to do with putting their reflection on paper so it will live eternally through you accepting their indoctrination as your institution of incarceration. Narcissist triangulation fails, this happens. The Narcissist Chronicles. Okay, let's just forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace, and just stop talking. just stop talking. Don't talk, just listen. And then, okay, man builds a massive log cabin by hand in 7 years. Okay, he didn't do it all by himself. There's a cute little girl, a little cute bum right there that's with him. She is helping. Okay, do you understand? Yeah. So it says man. It's a people built. Okay. Where is it? Camping World Lost Drivey. Okay. So guys. Genius cop. Smartest trooper ever, stops drug mule in record time. Okay. Forgive debt and trespass, love on eternal, faithful peace. BAM! And I didn't invent a nuclear weapon to threaten to blow everybody up if they don't pay me money to live here, and then they won't have to traffic drugs. Okay. Want a pulled pork sandwich? Andy Garcia, don't go skeet shooting. Do not go skeet shooting. I do want to be sandwiched between a hot brown girl and a hot dark brown girl. No. I just want my life and my wife. And then what? Now just leave me alone. Just leave. Is that Ruby Redress? That's also Helen Reddy. I like Helen Reddy too. Barbara Streisand likes Helen Reddy. Well, of course she does. She's got good taste. Why God lets men struggle with addiction? Guys, Jesus said, live the Lord's Prayer. If you're drinking beer because you're not living the Lord's Prayer, are you blaming Jesus for you drinking booze to survive your brain or not survive your brain? Do we forgive our fathers for marrying our mothers or not marrying our mothers? Do we forgive them from showing too much rage or not enough rage? Do we forgive our fathers for giving us money to fuck or no money to fuck? In Hawaii, growing in the sun, CNH, pure cane sugar. Don't marry a family. Marry a woman. Okay? Do you understand? Don't marry a family. If they make you accept their tribalism over you, Tell them, I'm not your tribalism. I'm a man that loves you and loves your daughter. And if you can't love us back, we'll go love each other somewhere else. Far, far away from your brain chemical addiction. Okay? Earl's really gorgeous. I love Earl so much. He's so amazing. He loves us. I like him. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. I love Earl. He's so much. I like him so much. He's so sweet. I love him. I love him too. I don't have multiple personalities. I'm just having fun connecting to people in close proximity. And all the macho guys in the military hate it when I do. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. I love him. He's so guys. I love him. Oh, he is the most beautiful man in the world. When I grow up, I want to be a beautiful man like him. I don't want to be like those little pendejos that are pimp daddy nasty motherfuckers in the military that think they're better than him because they know they're not serious. It's okay. He loves us. They don't. They're pendejo. They think with their pingas, and their pingas are for shit because they're always shoving them in other people's asses, feeling like they're manly when they sodomize people to make them feel weak so they feel strong when they're fucking someone else in the ass and giving them a disease and causing a disease in themselves. It's for pendejo. Here's your medication for your HIV because you are a disease just always happening, not waiting to happen. Shut fuck up. Just listen to Earl. He loves us. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm telling you, the homosexual community of the Rio Grande River Valley loves Earl. Yes, they do. It's because they know I really love them. Because I want them to be safe. I want them to be happy. I want them to be loved. And don't be indoctrinated and trained that you are homosexual. Just be you, love, and be loved in return. And when we're living the Lord's Prayer, you might be surprised. You could be Elton John making love with Harmony. And she ends up being your little Marilyn Monroe. There you go. And it seemed to me you lived your life like a candle, right? Harmony and me are pretty, living in looking for an island in our boat upon the sea. I like Bernie too. It's one of my favorites. I like Bernie a lot. Anybody else like Bernie a lot? I'm certain that Bernie wrote Harmony and Candle in the Wind. Yeah. Because Paul Davis told me so. Bernie writes the lyrics and Elton writes the music and the melody. Okay, do you understand? Okay, guys. And I'm really particularly fond of Paul Davis. Anybody else? Hello, Earl, it's been a while. Guess you'll be glad to know that I've accepted the Lord's Prayer and want to live it worldwide. I don't know. I don't judge anybody. I'll just fix this technology. And then when we're living the truth of the Lord's Prayer with the technology, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. So no woman, no cry, right? I'm good. Okay. This was a good day. Yeah. Jennifer, I completely adore your kids. Yeah. I adore them as if they were Steffi's son and Amy's kids. We don't die, we multiply. Just don't go to the bar. Just stay away from the bars. Stay away from the bars and the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your girl's acting up, then you take her friend. Okay. Just okay. There's one thing that we don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. So let's live the Lord's Prayer. And then share a care, given according to me, built to last. You cannot have any more wives and children than you can lovingly care and provide for. So think about exponential growth before you start saying, hey, fuck me, I need more kids. No. Just live, love, and have a beautiful life with a beautiful wife and beautiful kids that are healthy and realize, okay, let's think before we keep our wife barefoot and pregnant because we're being archaic and our brain has trapped the soul in stupidity. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, I love you very much, all right? Peace out. We'll talk later.